Hello everyone, Spike Games here, back with some more Magic Arena content. Sorry for the delay between videos. I had a pretty crazy weekend, but we're going to get back on track. I'm going to get you multiple videos to make up for the days we missed. So today, we're going to be playing some Standard. We are, season is reset, as you can see. So we are not Mythic anymore. We are currently Platinum 2, but we've been climbing pretty quickly. I've been playing mostly the Bant Scapeshift deck, which is what we're going to play today. It's this guy here. It's a pretty solid list, I think. It has some stuff in the sideboard to fight the mirror, like Ashiok, Time Wipe, Dovin's Veto, things like this. And then it runs a pretty tight main board, just like mostly 4-ofs. It runs Deputy Detention, the main, to break the mirror too. So lots of cool stuff going on here. And then let's do it. Let's get into some games here. All right. Yeah, so I've been running about a 70% win rate with this deck so far, which has been pretty great. This hand's a little slow, but it does have a good amount of interaction, so that's why we're gonna go ahead and keep it. One of the big things with this deck, interestingly, is playing your lands in the right order, because it doesn't run a very, I don't know, we'll call it clean mana base. Because you need to have all the different lands of different names for Field of Ruin. Opponent's on Jeskai Feather here. Jeskai Hero, whatever you want to call it.
I am not going to sit this one out. I've got it.
Alright, we'll play our Teferi, draw our card. Teferi is a dumb card. It's very strong. This deck really, I think, uses it better than almost any other deck. Aurelia on 4, huh? Okay. I think we just need to keep ramping. So let's play an untapped land and just we'll up Teferi. We'll try and get our opponent to be distracted by Teferi and kill it while we just do a lot of ramping here. Yeah, so we're on 6 lands. The trick with the deck is you want to Scapeshift on 8. That's kind of the goal. You want to get Scapeshift down when you have 8 lands. And ideally you want to do it at instant speed on the end of their turn with Teferi. So they can't counter it and they can't do anything about it. So here, we're just going to keep, so we have 6, so we can, but we only have 1 white source. That's the problem. So if we want to play both, which I think we do, I think we play this untapped. And now we're starting to make zombies already, which is great. And then we're going to Teferi and Deputy.
This isn't a fight you can win.
So we're going to bounce. Okay, so which do we want to be gone more permanently? They might have a removal spell, so that's that. But I think getting rid of, making them cast Aurelia again is probably better. And then we'll Deputy their hero. Right, and they can't do anything about this at instant speed because Teferi is a dumb magic card. Alright. So hopefully they just spend most of their mana playing Aurelia again. That would be good. Okay, or that works too. Looks like they're on Jeskai mid-range of some sort. But we have the lands we need, so now we just need to draw action. Well, they get to kill Teferi. Okay. If we draw Scapeshift here, we just win. I'm pretty sure. Unless they have like a Flame Sweep or a Chandra or something, but unfortunately we are not doing that. We're drawing the wrong things. Okay, we need to draw non-lands here. Preferably a Scapeshift. Opponent's gonna start hitting us pretty hard with this Aurelia plus Flyers plan they got going on here. There's not too much we can do about it at the moment, unfortunately. There's our boy. So I don't think have much of a choice in terms of just firing this off right now, because you know they could have counter magic, but they're gonna almost kill us next turn, right? 2, 6, 7, 8. If they have a bolt, we're just dead anyway. Yeah. So I think we just need to do this. Hope they don't have the counter spell. If they do, we probably lose. They don't. Neat. So we get to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do all 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some life gain lands if we can. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So that is a lot of zombies. 28 zombies to be exact. And so they have to have a way to deal us 12 or sweep our zombies next turn, otherwise we win. And we didn't have the counters, that was the first step. But if they have Big Chandra or Flame Sweep, we're dead. They do not, they surrendered. This deck. My goodness, this deck. Alright, so there are Jeskai stuff. I think the time wipes might be good here. We can take out 2 of these guys, so we don't really care about them that much. Ceratopses are probably pretty good too, actually. Got the other 2 of these, 2 of these. Yeah. The Grazers are really only super good in very aggro matchups. Now you could argue that the deck we were playing against had a lot of 2x creatures that could be blocked by the Grazer, which is a point, I suppose. But I think I'd much rather make our opponent commit tons to the board and then just time wipe their whole board. This hand is really sketchy. We actually can't play anything, but any land turns on Rejuvenator, and we're on the draw, so I think I'm going to keep it, because we also get a Scry, so. This is a sketchy hand, but what are you going to do? Yes, there's our land and our white mana, so that was good. We'll keep that there. We're going to have to take some damage off tap lands this game, or shock lands, I mean. That's okay. We don't have to on the first one, because we don't have a 2-drop. See what they play here. Tajik. Okay. That's gonna hurt. So we need to now pay 2 for this thing to play our elf here. Put that on the field there, and then we're gonna just start chumping to preserve our life total here. Tajik. Look at this land to gain life. 4. So the question is, we have a lot of choices. We can play everything in our hand. It's the first thing to notice. We don't want to play Hydroid Krases. Shifting Ceratop blocks Tajik pretty well. Elvish Rejuvenator gets us another land, and it chumps Tajik. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want the Ceratops down. It was the best use of mana with 4 mana up like that. And it holds back Tajik pretty well. Okay, so they have Aurelia, which makes it worse, that's for sure. And we don't have green mana to give this reach, so that's not so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so with 6, we can play 2 things. So I think we're going to play Teferi and Elf. We're going to bounce Aurelia because it's the most expensive and it doesn't have haste itself.
That's more like it.
Draw that, and then we'll Elf for Guildgate, I think. No attacks. We're gonna hope that opponent gets distracted trying to kill Teferi, because we don't care as much about Teferi right now. Yeah, so this is what we want. This is Teferi effectively gaining us 4, which is really strong.
Time will tell.
I'm holding up 2, so they might have a counterspell. Okay, so I think we want a Teferi again. That's first. We'll bounce Aurelia again. We're on 7 lands, so okay, there's our 8. So there's 8 lands. And then I think we just pass. I think we have this game, because we can prevent Teferi from dying next turn by blocking with the Reachy Ceratops on this guy, and chumping Tajik if we need to. And then we can make our sorceries instants with a live Teferi, and play Tajik, or sorry, play Scapeshift at the end of our opponent's turn, and it can't be countered. So yeah. Give this guy reach. See what our opponent does. They'll probably attack with both, trying to kill Teferi, and we will say, you cannot do that. Just chump. I thought he would attack with both, but I suppose not. Oh, this has trample.
We will meet again.
Oh, that was a big mistake, dude. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I think now that they have potentially a counterspell up, I'd much rather do this guy for 6. Try and get them to blow their counterspell if they have it, and draw a bunch of cards and gain some life. Wow, no counterspell. Okay. Yeah, the trample from the Aurelia ability really messed with my plan there. I should have just blocked with the Ceratops. That was my mistake. Okay. So now we're gonna have to try and pull this game back, because we made a mistake. The good news is we have the win con in hand, so we just need to make sure we don't do it right into a counterspell. And we do have 2 now, after we drew off Krases though, so counterspells are less scary to me at the moment. Well, now that Deputy is a 2-for-1, I think I'm going to do that first. If it baits the counterspell, all the better. Was not. Opponent's being pretty smart, I think, with this. I think they're holding a counterspell and they're just waiting for Scapeshift. But that is a-okay with me. So I'm just going to develop my board a bunch. Can't counter that one, sir. Ah, you can do that though. Okay, sure. And then we'll pass. Yeah, The Aether Gust might have been the counterspell they were holding up, which is a little unfortunate, but oh well. Because Aether Gust just puts off the Scapeshift for one turn, so, and now we have double Scapeshift, so sure. Well, he didn't attack, which is interesting, so we'll just Growth Spiral. End of turn. Alright, we have Ceratops for days here. The question is, do we want to just try a Scapeshift here? I think the answer is probably just yes. Let's just go for it. So we have second Scapeshift, so if they counter it, whatever. Yep. And we'll go second Scapeshift. For 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they surrender. Okay, this deck is dumb, in case you guys haven't noticed. I'll go do some work on my spreadsheet here. Updating that. Currently rocking a 72% win rate with this deck, which is pretty nuts. We were Bant Scapeshift. We were against Jeskai midrange. 1, 2, 0. And we are now Platinum 1 with 0 points. Alright, let's do this again. Let's play my prizes, open this pack, and play another match. Yeah, see that? I think the deck just presents so many different axes of threats, right? Like we just, like the 6/6 Hydroid Krases is just an afterthought, right? It just blocks almost our opponent's entire game plan there. And then we're just like, oh, Scapeshift. And they have the answer. We're like, second Scapeshift. And they're just like, well, I guess I die. Like, you just, I love this deck. It's so beautiful. This is not keepable. This is not ideal, but is keepable. Throw back one of these islands, I think. And we'll do our Scryland here first. That's good. I'll keep that. We need a white source for Teferi, but we do get to go Island, Grazer, put another land down here. And then we get to Elf next turn, so we're not really losing curve here. I don't believe. We'll Field, we'll Elf. Get another land, hopefully a white one, yes. And no attacks with the 0-3. I don't know why this guy doesn't have Defender. It really should, right?
I know my responsibility.
I'm gonna bounce my... Nope. Okay.
Here we go.
Do this.
I'm known for my
Bounce
excellent
our own
play.
elf.
Let's try this.
Attacks. The reason we bounce our own elf, for the record, is it lets us play it again to get another land out of our deck, so it is a good play.
Don't worry, I got this.
If slightly counterintuitive to how Teferi normally plays. And now we're making zombies. Here we go. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can't Scapeshift this turn, but we can do
No, I am not making this up as
a
I
big
go.
Scapeshift the next turn. And his Teferi does stop us from doing the end of turn thing, so we might like to try and kill him. But he is at 6 loyalty, which is pretty annoying.
Might be a bad idea.
Well, now he's at 3. So if our opponent doesn't play something, we can kill Teferi. Okay, but they do. Makes sense. Okay. Open.
I stand on the
Copters,
shoulders
okay.
of giants.
Sure. So we can't do end of turn Scapeshift because he has a Teferi also. So the question is, do we think our opponent has Chandra and a land in hand? Because if they do, they play Chandra, wipe away all our zombies. If they don't, we win the game. So I think we're just going to go for it. We're going to leave a field on the field. Field on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. We have a bunch of zombies. 20 something zombies to be exact. Okay, let's see the wiper. The downside is if they do have land Chandra, we probably just lose. But them being tapped out like that, I don't know. I don't think there's a better time to play that Scapeshift. Given that they didn't immediately slam Chandra there, makes me think they don't have it too. Yeah. We probably have this. Looking for a Deafening Clarion, I think, to wipe the board, which they didn't get. And then they surrender. Great. Zombies OP. Yeah, so that was an iffy Scapeshift decision. It turned out to work, so I'm happy with it. So Super Friends, huh? Let's see, what do we want against Super Friends? Probably Dovin's Vetoes, I'd say. And Ceratopses. Take out these guys. And 2 of these guys, and 2 of these guys. I think that's good. The Ceratopses are pretty good because they don't get affected by the blue planeswalkers, most notably Teferi and Big Teferi. This hand's really slow, but I think I'm going to keep it because it has Dovin's Veto and Ramp and a Ceratops in it, so let's see how it goes. It's what I mean by slow is it doesn't have early ramp. It has mid-game ramp, but the first couple turns you want to be accelerating if you can. This hand doesn't have that, but we can hold up a Dovin's Veto turn 2, which is pretty nice. So if they Teferi here, for example, just, yep. Say no to that. Play more tapped lands. Depending on what they do here, we'll play one of these 2. Narset. Okay.
I know 80 meditate
Getting.
and prepare.
Another Narset, okay. So then I think we're just going to Circuitous Route here, because we're not putting any pressure on this opponent. We're ramping. The other nice thing about Ceratops is it is a threat they have to deal with. And it hits pretty hard, so. And we get to give it haste next turn, which is neat.
Hone your prowess.
Ooh, yep, there's Chandra, so that's not so good. Get haste. Kill Teferi here.
That didn't go according to plan.
And then we'll play this. We don't have any zombie lands, so we're not making zombies, although I think Chandra's just going to come down here and kill Ceratops, which puts us in a little bit of an awkward position, because we don't have any other threats in hand.
I'm burning up here.
So he'll have a Chandra at 2. Yeah, and we will have nothing to deal with it, except for that. There we go. We'll play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hydroid for 6. With no counters for our opponent. Oh, but we can't draw. Ugh. Come on, Narset. Why are you so annoying? A 6/6 Lample is still pretty good. Like, we can kill Chandra with it. Ah, Cleansing Nova though. They will kill us with that.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
Should do it now. Oh wow, okay. They have like some other plan here? Like, why aren't they doing that now? Well, we'll play it to Teferi.
Let's slow this down. This might be a bad idea.
Miss playing around this Narset a lot, but I think I want to kill the Chandra, not the Narset, unfortunately.
I kind of crashed and burned here.
And then we'll get 2 more lands. Would be nice if we were getting zombies out of these, I won't lie.
I have just the trick for this.
Okay, counterspell. Opponent's probably just holding this for when we have zombies. No, we're gonna do it now. Okay. We have a clock, but it's a very slow one, so that's okay.
That's more like
Pulling
it.
up the counterspell here, which is annoying, but we have a Teferi, so that doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Hydroid for 9. Even though we don't get to draw, it's sad, but we gain the life, which is not sad, so cool. Okay, Teferi.
Right on.
Bouncing Krases.
Don't worry. I got
Sure.
it.
They still can't counter our guy though, because we have our Teferi, so that's neat. And we have a Dovin's Veto.
Let's try this.
So now we can do it for 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Oh, we need it for 10, not for 12. My bad. A big Krasis without the card draw. Still dangerous. It might have made sense to do it for 8 and hold up Dovin's Veto, but I think this is fine. Yeah, so here we do this. We plus Teferi.
Trust me, I have a plan.
We kill the Batman. No, we kill Narset. So that we can then
I won't forget.
Krasis for 10 again. This time we will draw the cards. We have so many lands out and no zombie lands, which is a little annoying. We have 2 10-10 Krases. Our opponent is at 26. So that's pretty good, I'd say. Sure. So I think we plus Teferi.
No, I am not making
1
this a
Krasis
bad
kills their Teferi. And 1 Krases hits them for 10. We can present the end of turn Scapeshift with counterspell back up.
I really should have seen that coming.
And they can't counter it. I think we got this. Yep. Good game. Bant Scapeshift. Very strong. Update that spreadsheet. Just as a reminder, the spreadsheet is in the comments, or in the description, I mean. So you can see all of the stuff I'm doing there. It's just like, it's kind of silly. Like, Just Guy Super Friends should have a pretty good matchup against Bant Scapeshift, but it just doesn't feel like it. It feels like you're always fighting an uphill battle whenever you're playing against Scapeshift. See what we get here. Alright. How are we doing? Yes, this will be it for this video. Thank you for watching, as always. Like, comment, subscribe, watch the videos all the way through, tell your friends, trying to grow the channel, and we'll see you next time.